Joshua Jordan, and I'm coming at you with this week's news. This week's news is that there is no news, but it's December, so Christmas time, right? You know, I have a podcast, listen to it, that's the news. I came back, I'm coming back to the podcast, there's news, but other than that, you know, keep your head up, hunker down, it's almost Christmas break, have a little fun. Bye!
Hi, welcome to Chemistry Corner with Mr. Tomlin and Samantha. We're going to go and do an experiment here today. It's going to be trying to get electrons to make a little more sense to in what the modern day we think of electrons are. It's a little more complicated than we used to. So what Samantha's going to do is dip the Q-tip in a couple drips of alcohol and dip it into different versions of these salts. They all come from different spots of the periodic table. And if you go ahead and look, they all burn. Sodium there is going to burn at just a regular orange, but you can see if she takes it out real quick that you can dip it in the water. Yeah, the Q-tip barely caught on fire, and it was orange because of the salt that was burning. Try to prove to you that another color burns differently. See this AP student using super awesome technique for lab safety here. And the lithium there is a little more interesting. It's going to burn that pretty crimson reddish there. All right. What we think is this is a fact that different elements, when they are excited by energy, heat energy or fire or whatever, they give off different colors. So we had to explain this. And what we think happened is we have this idea that electrons are in different energy levels called different quanta. And we came up, this guy named Niels Bohr came up with an idea of it, quantum jumps. And these things can either jump up energy levels or jump down energy levels. Go ahead, Sam, and do this one. What's that one now? Strontium, a lot like the lithium one we just had. Okay, right, yeah, red one. And what we think happens is when an electron is in the excited state, they jump up an energy level and they need to absorb a photon of light, and you won't see the colors. And when they jump down an energy level to what's called the ground state, they give off the light rather than absorb it, they emit it. And spectroscopes and things like that, you can see the copper there is nice and green. And so to explain this, a guy named Niels Bohr came up with the quantum model that we've backed up with a lot of math. And it's one of the first topics you'll learn in chemistry if you take it. So. Sweet, thanks for Chemistry Corner.
Hi, I'm Jayla Faulkner with your GNN Sports of the Week. Today, December 7th, we have a co-ed varsity bowling match. Tomorrow, December 8th, we have a girls junior varsity basketball game and a girls varsity basketball game. Friday, December 9th, we have a boys freshman basketball game, a boys junior varsity basketball game, and a boys varsity game. On Saturday, December 10th, we have a co-ed bowling match. On Sunday, December 11th, there are no events scheduled. However, on Monday, December 12th, there is a co-ed varsity bowling and a girls junior varsity basketball game, followed by a girls varsity basketball game. On Tuesday, December 13th, there is a boys freshman basketball game, a boys junior varsity basketball game, and a boys varsity basketball game. I'm Jayla Faulkner, and this has been your GNN Sports of the Week.
Hello, and welcome to Curious Creatures. My name is Cora Gaddis, and today we are going to talk about penguins. There are 18 different species of penguin, with only 2 of them actually living in Antarctica. Their distinct tuxedo coloration is actually a camouflage. If a predator were to look down on the penguin while it was swimming, the black of its feathers would blend in with the darkness of the ocean, while the white of their bellies would blend in with the light of the ocean's surface if a predator looked up at it from below. Although penguins are birds, they can't fly, which is something I'm sure nobody knew. Most birds have hollow bones to keep their bodies light and suited for flight, but penguins developed with solid bones. This allows them to swim better because their bones are not buoyant, so they're not likely to float. Their bodies are tapered on both ends to glide through the water smoothly. They're really well designed for water. Penguins are also faithful and affectionate lovers. Male penguins will sometimes give female penguins rocks to charm her, and she'll take these rocks and make a nest out of them.
That sounds so uncomfortable.
It does. I saw a picture. It was just like a pile of rocks, and she was on it.
Let's go home, and you're just sleeping on rocks.
Penguins are threatened by overfishing, climate change, and habitat loss. A couple good charities to donate to are Global Penguin Society and the World Wildlife Fund. I have been Cora Gaddis with Curious Creatures. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Faulkner, and this is your GNN weather. Today, there will be cloudiness with a high of 36 and a low of 26. Tomorrow, there will be a high of 35, a low of 27, and there will be few snow showers. Friday, there will be a high of 37, a low of 29, and will be partly cloudy. Saturday, there will be a high of 42, a low of 32, and there will be considerable cloudiness. Sunday, there will be a high of 41, a low of 31, and there will be rain/snow. Monday, there will be a high of 38, a low of 29, and there will be snow showers. Tuesday, there will be a high of 35, a low of 29, and there will be variably cloudy with snow showers. I'm Jasmine Faulkner, and this has been your GNN weather.
Hi, I'm Vivian Slikel, and this is GNN Movie Minutes with Bella Gay. Hi, and today we're going to talk about Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn was made in like the 1970s, I believe, and it's basically about this cult village of children. And once they reach the age of 18, they actually have to sacrifice themselves to the corn. But then this idiot couple decides to go into town and doesn't find a problem with it, and then basically that's all afterwards. I don't want to spoil the movie. I like the original. I haven't seen the remake. I don't know if I want to see the remake just because I've seen the original so many times.
But I heard you don't think it's very scary?
Oh no, it is not scary at all. Like, I don't think there's any horror aspect really to it, except it's a cult of kids. There's like no gore actually. It was just so weird because I really like gore, but it's mainly about it's like an entire movie about a chase scene.
Oh, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yeah.
Kind of, but like with no gore. Except for the beginning, they do kill off all the adults in the village. That's the only mainly like gory part, but they don't really show any blood of any sort. They just like make it known that the adults are now killed. That's mainly it.
So you can watch it with your mom. So Bella, what's one thing you like about this film?
Honestly, I like the kid actors in it. It's just so weird to think about all these kids doing like killing their parents and stuff and going and creating their whole civilization around a corn god.
I love it.
It's so interesting.
What's something you don't like about this film?
I don't like the adult actors. I really like the kid actors, but the adult actors like ruin it. They're just goofy. I don't like them as much. Yeah, it's like they're just dumb.
That's fair. I think sometimes they do really play them down in horror movies, and it makes the kids seem more accurate.
Yeah.
Who would you recommend this film to?
I would recommend it to people who like, of course, Stephen King novels. If you like the Shining movie, you would probably like this movie. But also if you like old films in general, and like if you like horror movies but not gory stuff, you would really like this.
I've been Vivian Slikel, this has been Bella Gay, and this has also been Children of the Corn on Movie Minutes. Bye! Bye!
Zoom!
What's up, guys? I'm Brenna Ashley, and I'm hitting you with another book of the week. Boy, do I have a book for you guys this week. I loved it. Read it now.
You haven't even told them what it is yet.
It's The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Olive Smith is a third-year PhD candidate, and one night, to try and convince her best friend that she was over her ex, who she really was over, she lied and said that she was on a date. But when she finds her friend in the biology hallway at the same time as her, she kisses the first guy that she can find to keep up the lie. And that guy happens to be Adam Carlson, a young professor who most grad students have come to fear. Olive convinces Adam to fake date her, and we see them get into all kinds of weird situations. Ali Hazelwood has also written Love on the Brain, and there are two books that are meant to come out in 2023. Love Theoretically and Loathe to Love You, a collection of 3 novellas, and I cannot wait to read them. I found The Love Hypothesis when I went to Meyer not too long ago. I've mentioned how much joy the Meyer book section gives me, haven't I? I found this book and Love on the Brain, and I can't wait to read the latter.
Maybe you should do books you're more passionate about more often. You're not messing up as much.
I know! This is the best romance novel I've ever read, and it's definitely my new favorite book. Seriously, I loved it so much. There's 2 of my favorite classic tropes, Grumpy Meets Sunshine and fake dating. This book was actually mentioned by Jalen White last year when we talked about books on our TBR list.
And so they end up, I guess, fake dating, but it's not like a weird, like...
Oh, I love fake dating.
Yeah.
And now we've both read it since then. I even annotated it, which was so much fun. Don't come for me, it's my copy. I hope you can like see the time and effort I put into this. If you like romance, academia, and odd couples, you'd love this book. Please read it. Anyway, see you guys next week and have a great weekend.
Also read The School for Good and Evil.
Also read The School for Good and Evil.